The Cobb Chamber of Commerce is delighted to present the 26th annual Handprint unveiling ceremony.
This is just an awesome day for an awesome event. First of all, I want to thank everybody that has come out today, from our board members to show support for our Teacher of the Year, the Chamber. Just want to thank everybody for putting on this event. But I want to wish congratulations first to Katy from City of Marietta, because we're all from Cobb County, whether it's Marietta City or whether it's Cobb County School District. So I want to wish congratulations to her. And I want to also congratulate Tyler Gwynn, because Tyler, obviously as the Cobb County School District Teacher of the Year, he exemplifies what we want to present as a mentor to the students, especially to the students of Allatoona. The students at Allatoona, they want to be in Tyler's class. He's been in education for 14 years. He's got a tremendous history and background as far as what he teaches, geology and psychology. He's also coached. And so it's very interesting this year that our new theme this year is one team, one goal, student success. And Tyler really is a testimony to that. It's most appropriate that phrase and that slogan also came from Allatoona. Principal Scott Burr-Smith helped me out with that. Appreciate that. So it's only fitting that the Teacher of the Year for Cobb County will come out of Allatoona as well, because Tyler exemplifies what teamwork is. He wants to have a real impact on what he allows to happen to his students, not only in class, but outside of class as well. You know, there's not another industry in business anywhere that teachers or employees can have such an impact on students' current lives, but also on shaping their future. And I think Tyler does an absolutely tremendous job at shaping students' futures. It's very appropriate that he's in the high school, because the next level of whatever path that they choose to take, Tyler's preparing them for that future. And so it's my privilege and honor to introduce to you the Cobb County School District Teacher of the Year, Tyler Gwynn.
Well, good morning. Just to check, I have 3 minutes. Is that right? All right, I hope you guys are ready, because I have a lot to say. First of all, I'm very thankful today. Incredibly thankful as I was listening to Mr. Ragsdale speak in such kind words and in kind ways. I was just looking around at my students and my family and friends and supporters and colleagues, and I'm just incredibly thankful today. Got to start with thanking the man upstairs first and foremost, because none of this would be possible without that. So I need to start there. Also, I'd like to say that there's a lot of people that aren't here that I wish were. And my family knows exactly who I'm talking about, and they had a big impact on me and where I am today. But beyond that, I want to start with my class. Wasn't that so sweet of them to take a few hours off of school just to be here for me? That means so much. But in all seriousness, this is my AP Psychology class. And they are the best of what this generation, not just this county and Allatoona High School, they are the best that this generation has to offer. And I count myself fortunate to call myself their teacher and them my students. So I really do love them. And, you know, Megan Hobbs is she's just Megan Hobbs, okay? I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for putting this beautiful program together. What an honor it is for me to be here. I realize that what you do is not just for me. It's not just for Katy. It's actually for education. It's for the future. It's for our kids, and ultimately it's for the greater good. And so that is tremendous, and thank you for doing that. I want to thank Mr. Ragsdale, all the board members that are here, members of the Cobb County Central Office that came out to support this and to support me. I really appreciate them being here. I want to thank especially the selection committee, Ms. Rhonda Loki, Dr. Angela Huff, Ms. Laura Martin, and Mr. John Stafford, who gave me this very distinct honor and opportunity. I want to thank my Allatoona family. Mr. Scott Bursmith, principal, is here today. Miss Amy Howard, assistant principal, is here today. And I can always count on them for their endless support and encouragement and advice and guidance. Allatoona High School is a special place to work and to live. We're sadly losing our fearless leader this year, and I want to congratulate him for retiring. He has worked tirelessly to make Allatoona what it is, and so congratulations, Scott, but I already miss you. Just want you to know that. Finally, and above all, let me thank my family who is here, my parents, sister, in-laws, aunts, and uncles, friends, and especially my wife, Andrea, and my children, Carson and Callan. Thank you all for your unconditional and selfless love and support. And I do see that another member of my family is here and drove hours to be here. His name is Coach Statham. And he was my high school wrestling coach about, I don't even want to say how long ago it was, Coach. But he was also, he was recently inducted into the Georgia Wrestling Hall of Fame. And after all these years, he is still here, still supporting me, and is the epitome of what I want to do and be with my career. I see him sitting here, and I'm looking at my class, and I'm wondering if any of you, will it mean the world to you if I show up 30 years from now to an event that you have? Well, what else are you going to say? But my point is that that's the way it is, and he's here to do that. And so what an incredible model for me to try and be him. I would say beyond my father, the greatest man I've ever known. So I appreciate you being here, Coach, more than you know. All right, so a few things I want to say beyond just thanking people. All of you here have played a part of me being able to do what I believe I was made for, and that is to teach. Many of you have given me opportunities that have brought me to this point in my career, and I am so blessed to be able to do what I do every day. I have the best job in the world. Each day I have another chance to significantly impact the next generation. Erik Erikson, you should know who that is, a renowned psychologist, believes that people my age begin to determine whether or not their lives have significance, purpose, or are they stagnant? My family and my job answers that question for me every day. This job sends my way at least 100 kids each day that are looking for something. They're looking for answers. They're looking for truth, guidance, knowledge, and someone to believe in them. This is what gets me out of the bed every day. To find that kid that's searching and to help them find what they are looking for. Or sometimes even what they might not be looking for, but need to see, need to know, need to realize. The other day, my son was asking about the handprint ceremony. And someone said that my handprint would be there forever. And I immediately knew that was probably not true. They will definitely be there for a while. She said it was marble. I thought it was cement, but she said it was marble. So it's definitely going to be there for a while. But eventually they will begin to fade as the wind and the rain begin to take their effect. Or when a root decides to grow through the middle of it. Or when I come up here at night with a hammer and chisel to take a memento. Whatever the case, you allowing me to put my hands in the cement is not permanent. But what is permanent is the job that you allow me to do every day. This job, the greatest of all jobs, allows me to impact people that will hopefully last for longer than that cement or that marble. Thank you for this amazing opportunity and to be part of this incredible profession.
The Cobb Chamber's long-enduring commitment to honoring those who represent the best in our teaching force stands apart from all others. 26 years is a very, very long time to sustain anything related to public education, but the Cobb Chamber has made that happen. The handprints in marble that you'll see today are lasting tributes, signifying giving and lasting touch of an outstanding educator, one who inspires, engages, and betters the lives of students, their families, and ultimately our community, state, and nation. Great teachers enable all students to be college and career, and very importantly, life ready. Katy Eason is doing just that. As a 5th grade teacher at Sawyer Road Primary Years International Baccalaureate Elementary School, she models the IB profile, and they talk a lot about the IB profile. She is first and foremost caring, she inquires, she is knowledgeable, she thinks critically, she communicates well to all the stakeholders she needs to. She is principled, open-minded, a risk taker, and is balanced and reflective. Someone you would want to be a teacher, a colleague, a mentor, a friend. She differentiates instruction based on students' needs so that she's successful. She's a successful inclusion teacher, enabling students with disabilities to successfully learn alongside their friends. Her joy comes from theirs. I'm very proud to introduce to you today the Marietta City Schools Teacher of the Year, Katy Eason.
Thank you, thank you. It's truly an honor to be standing up here today before you all, my family, my friends, co-workers, and most importantly, my students. Reflecting on our educational experiences can certainly remind us of teachers that have impacted our lives and made a difference. While many teachers made lasting impressions, Miss Simone Taylor, my 1st grade teacher, perhaps made the biggest mark. As a 1st grader, I loved her curly blonde hair, her sandbox, and Friday show and tell. Looking back, though, I realized that that's not what made me love her. It was that she really cared about me and she cared about my future. You know, you don't find much to like about teachers, even if you like their hair and their sandboxes, if you don't like them and they don't like you. If they're not vested in your future and their commitment's not there, it doesn't leave as big of a mark. Miss Taylor continues to inspire me today. She's the kind of teacher I want to be. Some 20 years later, Miss Taylor is still supporting me. She's here today. Let's give my 1st grade teacher, Miss Taylor. In addition to teachers impacting students, we can't forget how students impact us. Some of the most influential people in our life come in unexpected forms. Last year, a student of mine, a 10-year-old girl with an insatiable appetite for learning and love, taught me more than I probably taught her. She has broadened my perspectives and bettered me as a person and a teacher. And I can already see this happening with several of my students this year. That's the power that the students have. So each of you here today, that's what you can do. And you're here for a reason. You're here because you've impacted the lives of your teacher. I'm so grateful to be part of Marietta City Schools and for the support of my Sawyer Road family. Thank you to my parents who let my husband and I live in their basement when we started our careers. My husband who comes to Friday night PTA dances. My co-teacher, Elizabeth Thomas, who I couldn't do this without. And for my students who inspire me to learn, laugh, love, all while keeping me on my toes. Thank you.
Each winner will receive a lease car of their choice, courtesy of Ed Voiles Automotive. Each of our teachers will be honored at a huge rally on October 28th located at Roswell Street Baptist Church. For Cobb Ed TV, this is Strom Mull, Marketing and Development Manager with the Cobb Chamber of Commerce.